Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. This time we are heading off to the Perfect Draft Pro for a beer that I've been trying to get hold of for a while. Now, it come in stock about July time, I think. I didn't rush out and buy it because I had plenty of kegs at that time. Sold out within about 2 days. Come back in stock about a month later. So I ordered 2 of them with another keg. When it turned up the order, I only got the 1 keg and I didn't get the beer that I actually ordered. The other 2 kegs that had come back in stock, and all of a sudden they were out of stock again. And then it come back in stock again. I ordered 3 kegs of it and then I didn't get them. Apparently it was out of stock again. So it come in again after that. And I just had so much bloody grief with trying to order it. I didn't even bother going for 3 kegs or whatever. I just ordered the one, so I paid the full price and I paid the $4.99 postage or delivery on it. And the beer we are talking about is from Kwak, and this, I'm trying to think what the brewery's called now. It's not Brewery Kwak, is it? What was it? I can't remember. Anyway, what we're on about is a Kwak Rouge. They're 8% fruit beer. It's in a 6 litre keg, £42.90. Like I said, I didn't get the discount, but in that £42.90 is a £5 keg deposit. Now, these beers are generally drunk in 3 30ml glasses, so there's 18 of them in the keg. You're going to pay £3 for a bottle, I would have thought, easy. So you work that out, that's coming in at 54 quid. So even still, the keg is still working out pretty decent value compared to bottles. It was picked up from Beer Hawk. So I've not tried it yet. I've got the PD Pro set at 6 degrees. It recommends, I think, what do they say, between 5 and 7 degrees. So I've set it at 6 degrees. The glass is at the ready. So let's shoot over there and do a video with the pour and come back and take the review from there. So let's get going. So we are back. As you could tell by the pour, it was just massive head. But it has settled quite a bit, and it hasn't been that long, and it's still settling down. 3 30ml glass this is, so you should probably, you're talking up to about there. It's surprising how much these glasses hold. But in a glass, let me take it off the stand for you. We've got a lovely, thick, creamy pink head with a typical sort of cherry colour in the glass. I'm not seeing a lot of bubbles going up, but I'm sure there is some. Now, like I said, set at 6 degrees, but this still feels pretty cold to be honest. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Obviously cherry in there. It's sort of not really whacking me in the face with cherry at the moment. It's almost got a creamy banana aroma in there as well. It does smell very tasty, and there's you know, like I said, it's quite sweet on the nose. There's no sort of sign of any sort of alcohol either. So without further ado, let's dive in on the old Kwak Rouge. It's been a long time coming, and I can't wait. Cheers. Oh, that's quite tart cherry, that is. Decent. Let's go in again. I will say straight away, it might not be to everyone's taste. Now, with the head on this beer, makes it very smooth, makes it feel very full. Carbonation is very little in there. Very little in there. Really, really smooth and creamy. That head gives it a beautiful mouthfeel. Very soft, very smooth. Looks like I'm going to have to top it up again in a minute. Let's try and give you some tasting notes. The flavours are pretty much cherry. Very sort of, there's almost a tart sort of cherry sort of taste to it. You're getting a bit of a tang on the back end of the cherry. But in there with that cherry, like I said on the nose, you sort of get a banana, a creamy sort of banana feel in there. Behind the cherry in the taste, you sort of are picking that up. Take it out, it's a bit easier. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. It is cherry, but like I said, there is that little bit of a sort of banana thing going on in there. As with most fruit beers, you only get an inkling, if you like, that it is a beer. There's just a slight flavour in there that reminds you it's a beer. 8% is nowhere, to be honest. It's a dangerous one, this. You don't really get it. I think what I would say is you maybe pick that 8% up right at the very start. Now, I've had pretty much full glass of it now. You pick that up at the start, but it's instantly taken away by that flavour of cherry. Very drinkable, very nice. Something a little bit different as well. And certainly to have a fruit beer at sort of 8%. For me, that's right up my street. I've had the Hogarden Rosé. I've had that before, not reviewed it. Disappointed with it, way too sweet. I also done the, what's it called? Beginning with G. I can't. Jeanette fruit beer. That was just like drinking a Ribena, to be honest, a very watered down Ribena. The Leffy Ruby, I don't mind that, 5.1%. Again, you get that feeling that it's a beer. Now that's 5.1%. This is 8%. And I think the Left Ruby feels heavier and more boozy than this, which goes to show how dangerous the Kwak Rouge is. I'm going to pause the video and just give it a little bit of a top up, and then we'll carry on. I'll try and finish the video. So yeah, I only put a bit in, but you get a big head, but that will settle down a bit. Obviously this glass is designed to give you a big head on this beer. It's, you know, that's probably where your beer should come to, somewhere around there. But yeah, to summarise really about this beer, very smooth, very creamy. On the nose you sort of get a little bit of a banana milkshake feel in there, along with the cherry. Body's decent. I think that creamy head helps. Very little carbonation, very smooth and soft to drink. Ultimately, your flavours are cherry with a sort of banana feel in the background. There is the slightest inkling of a sort of beer sort of flavour, typical sort of fruit beer flavour. Anyone that's had fruit beers are going to know what I mean. There's just that slight thing about it in the background that tells you it's a beer. Right on the very first, right as you drink it, I should say, the first thing you sort of get is a little bit of alcohol in there, but the flavours start taking over then. Extremely dangerous at 8%. Rather enjoyable. And damn tasty. Yeah, so if you like your fruit beers, now I'm not sure if this beer is going to be disappearing. It seems to have been very limited to try and get hold of. As far as I'm aware, this beer was in stock at the very start. I don't believe it was actually in stock the second time, the first time I ordered it, or the second time, and then it's been in stock this time when I ordered this, and then it was gone again soon after. So I think it's been a very limited keg that has come in from Europe that they've just sold to get rid of. So I don't think, in my head, I don't think this is going to be hanging around. I think we'll be lucky if we see any more of it. But if you can get hold of it and you like your fruit beers, this is an absolute definite purchase. Extremely dangerous at 8% because it goes down a treat, and I would highly recommend it. So yeah, for me, Kwak Rouge, massive thumbs up. Well worth the money as well. Even at £42.90, it's worth that all day long. And like I said, you're getting £5 off, and if you do happen to get hold of it and you get the discounts, even better for you. Yeah, so if you can get hold of it, pick it up. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching. Sorry I've rambled on for way too long. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.